points in the game.
Welcome to Annapolis, Maryland, today at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium to see who will win the Go Bowling Military Bowl. Well, you don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. So San Diego State's offense has the ball first today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced a negative play, now setting up 4th down.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. So UCF's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Jackson will throw. Looking to scramble. He's going for it all. Finds a spot in the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Wants to throw on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown Knights! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
That is so hard to defend. QB wants to make a play from the pocket, but does a great job escaping to his left, eyes down the field. Palmer, he looked like a young athletic Jesse Palmer, getting outside the pocket and throwing a dime.
I would have torn my ACL if I had tried to roll out to my left like that in my playing days, but how about this quarterback keeping his eyes downfield, never quitting on the play, and finding a viable option and delivering an accurate throw so that he can advance it after the catch and take it all the way into the end zone.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Got it behind the line. It's busted.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Aztecs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking for a gap. It's Washington. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Aztecs will go for it here on fourth down. Caught in the backfield, it's 4. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Caught in the backfield. It's 4. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
And this defense, they were ready for that third down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming. Did a great job. Aggressive, downhill, went and got it. Got the tackle for a loss, forcing the fourth down.
Catch in the middle. It's busted. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He fires to the left side. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man in the middle. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. First priority is to take care of the ball here. Wide open downfield. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
7, San Diego State, 0.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Just keeps slinging it. On the run, still looking. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover 1 man coverage. Just him and the wideout, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
Got it in the middle. It's Napier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Give to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And the defense gives up the first down and
Fires toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Washington.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Aztecs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. He's going to take off. Trying to take it back. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. They get to him as he throws. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Jackson will throw. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's going to run it. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. The Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, the ground game. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Tempo and overdrive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wade. He'll try to take it back. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. To the air on first down. Looking to buy time. Turns and fires a risky pass back to the right. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Annapolis and an intriguing Military Bowl.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Can't hang on, he muffs it. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a Bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things, and that first half needs some more big plays here to get this W.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play. The Knights will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The play action fake. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
It's a fumble. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
That's reeled in. It's Napier. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
He'll keep it himself. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Aztecs! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
That's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown game.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll pull it down and run. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing two great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Jackson gonna throw it. Buying some time as he moves left. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UCF! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Nice timely offense, man. Second half, I need it. I'm trailing. Offense puts a great drive together. Not only that, adds the 2-point conversion. Now this team's got the lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Sutton. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. On the move, he fires. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. So the final period starts with a second down play. Trying play action. Floating away. Boy, was he well protected. Finally lets one go to the left. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. Jackson will throw. Slings it downfield. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for space. It's Montgomery. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Holding.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll line up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabbed in the middle, it's Burke. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Moves around to clear up the vision. On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the left. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now the play fake. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
I love players that step up in big situations, in big moments, big games like that, late in this game on 3rd down, and just get the job done. That defender, an outstanding job. Outstanding work right there on that pass rush.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Final seconds of the... It's a fake, going for the sticks. And they're sending out the field goal unit, which an optimist might say was speculative, and a pessimist would say, you're nuts. There aren't many guarantees in life, but try a field goal from 1,000,000 yards away, and you're not going to make it, and he didn't. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments